Hello everyone. I want to go over the Rocket Mortgage Super Bowl Squares game, how to play squares, and just let you know how the prizes work. So, you have to have your picks in by February 11th. The Super Bowl's on February 13th. You have to be over 18 years old to play. You have to enter in some email or some basic information, your email address, your physical address, your name, and your phone number. If you're so lucky to win, you're going to need to you would have to fill those things out anyway so that they can contact you. So I hope that you guys have some good luck and win. So let me go to the facts section real quick. This is the one I want to read to you. Rocket Mortgage selects one 50,000 prize winner every time the score changes, up to 30 score changes, with the winners of our two big 500,000 drawings at halftime and at the end of the Super Bowl. So those big $500,000 drawings, they're random, and all you have to do is enter. Okay, so there's nothing you can do to win that besides just entering. We'll see who wins. Hopefully, well, we know somebody's lucky. I'm happy for whoever gets that. I also have a chance. So the $50,000 prize winner, there's 30 score changes allowed for that 50,000 payout. Well, what constitutes a score change? It's literally how it sounds. So if someone scores a touchdown, if one team scores a touchdown, that's 6 points. The extra point is also a score change, so that's 7 points. Okay, so that score change will lead to another square, and you may ask what another square is. I will show you right now. I had to put this in Excel because it's easier to show you this way. I added these 0 through 9 axes labels for square. This is how a normal game of square works. Now, you may say, well, what if a team scores 10 points? Well, you look at the second digit, so 10 would be a 0. So let's just look at this example number 4 I wrote out here. Kansas City versus the Rams, they're up 10-3. Okay, that would put them at 0 because it's the second digit of 10, and the Rams have 3. They're in the NFC right here, so that would put the score right here. Now, there will be a lot of contestants likely in this box competing with you, but there are also a lot of people in these other boxes. So somebody that is in this box will get that $50,000. It is randomly paid out to someone within that box. Okay? But there is a kicker here. This 0 through 9 X and Y axes, that is very common for squares. But for this game, for Rocket Mortgage, they have these 0 through 9 axes labels randomized. So we really don't have a leg up statistically on what square we should pick from a pure scoring perspective. And let me just say this from my research. I haven't done a lot of research, but say, for example, to my knowledge, there's never been a 35-35 Super Bowl. So you're not often early in the game going to have a scenario where you're at a 5-point game. I mean, like, say, for example, you had a safety, which is 2 points, and a field goal, that's 5, okay? That's pretty rare. So having a 7 and a 0, or a 3 and a 0, you know, 2 zeros, you know, the score could be 10-10 or 10-0. Like, all those are good picks. So there would be statistically better boxes to pick than others. However, let me bring up my other scenario. I put these in as random as I could. We don't know what Rocket Mortgage is randomized X and Y axes would look like. If we did, we could say, well, I like this zero box, and maybe that would be a good one to pick. You'd likely have a scoring option hit somewhere in there. We are not privy to that information. So I'm going to show you real quickly, just in case anyone hasn't seen how this works, how the scoring, I'll go through 5 scoring plays, and then at the end I'll tell you my 2 cents on what square might be the best to pick, since we don't know what the X and Y axes will look like. Okay, so let's start out. Kansas City scores a touchdown, and it's 6-0. So we got to find the 6 here. It happens to be the last one, and then they're at 0. The Rams are at 0 because they haven't got the ball yet. That's your first scoring play. One random winner who is in this box will win $50,000. Okay, on to the next score. Kansas City extra point. Good. Okay, 7-0. So whoever's in this box now could randomly be selected to get another $50,000. On to score number 3. The Rams are now on the board. They've hit a field goal, so it's 7-3. Where's the 7? Their 7 happens to be right at the end here. Oh, I'm sorry. It's still 7 from them, and the 3 from the Rams. Sorry. So there is another eligible pool for random payout of $50,000. Number 4, Kansas City now scores a field goal, and it's 10-3. Again, we're looking at that second digit, so 0-3. So there's the 0, and then we got to find the 3 of the Rams. There we go. So one lucky random person in this box will get $50,000. And then we'll go one more. The Rams score a field goal, and it's 10-6. Okay. So we see the Rams 6 is right here, and we see the 0 of Kansas City is right here. So there is that scoring option. So as you see, there will be multiple boxes that have payouts. This is random, so we have no clue. The X and Y axes labels are random, so we have no clue which square is the best to pick. So now on to my 2 cents. I'm thinking of Battleship, the board game. You're trying to put your ships in a place to where you don't think your friend will guess. Well, usually your friend's going to guess E5 or somewhere in the middle of the board. Like smack dab in the middle somewhere. I feel like more people playing the Rocket Mortgage game might tend to play in the middle. I could be absolutely wrong about that. I have no idea what every person thinks. I assume every single square will be filled up because there will be probably hundreds of thousands of people playing these 100 squares. You could think of anything from, like, if a person is on their cell phone and they're using their thumb, maybe their right thumb is more likely to press down here. Maybe some people are just like, heck, give me that first box on the upper left. So my advice to you is, since this game is almost completely random, I think pick a box that you think someone is least likely to play, so that if there is a score and it happens to be in your box, then you have the best chance of being randomly selected to win. That is my advice to you. Good luck to everybody. Link in the description so you can sign up to play this game. Good luck.